looks like. Create a new team. There we are. It's going to be in the Stunty Leeg. These don't have icons yet. Let's see, something I've never played before. So I can tell you a little bit about these different teams that you have over on Stunty Leeg. So we have the Albion Fae. They have the fastest players and big guys. So they have also Strip Ball. The Chaos Halflings you just saw. The Eshin Adepts have a stab positional with agility 4, I think. They're very fast, but not very strong. The Forest Goblins get 4 stab, which is good. And they get Spiders, which have, I think, both tentacles and shadowing. Is that right? The Gnoblar, what did the Gnoblar have again? So I'm not as familiar with Stunty Leeg as I am with normal Blood Bowl, obviously. So let's have a look at the rosters. Gnoblar. There you go. The Gnoblars get Dauntless Guy. Oh, right, so these have tentacles and prehensile tails, so they're really sticky. And they get 3 different ogres, which are slightly different in their abilities. So this guy gets Claw and Strength Access. This guy gets Mighty Blow and Stand Firm and Armor 10. And this guy is more... So this is a normal ogre. This is a more Mino-like ogre. And this is really the specialist roadblock, essentially. So those are Gnoblars. The Gnomes, I have one of those, so I'm I'm not going to make one of these. The Goblin Cheaters, they're really good out of the box. They're basically goblins, but then with double the secret weapons and no trolls. Oh, and they have a very nice kicker positional, which starts with Dirty Player and Kick. We have the Horrors of Tzeentch, which are really fun bombers, flamers. So they have a really interesting positional. It's their big guy, which has agility 4, no hands. And so it's a really good bomber, except it has wild animal, which means it can only throw on a 4+. But it can just blitz with agility 4, right? So it's a very weird positional. And they have some more bombers. All these guys have no hands, so they're actually victim for bombs as well. And they have this very funky thing where the horrors have both right stuff and throw teammates, which means that 2 horrors can actually throw each other. Very interesting. Nurglings, so they get 2 Beasts of Nurgle. They get these guys, Plague Bearers, which start with horns, so they're basically little little pestigores. But they're an agility 2 team, so they do get 2 heads. They do get extra arms, I think. Well, they get mutation access, so they will develop some dodging, balling skills over time. But they kind of suck at dodging. Pro Halflings are really the elves of Stunty Leeg. They have agility 4 players with movement 6, which is a lot for Stunty. They get only 1 tree. And they have these strip ball guys out of the box. They have a Hail Mary pass kick guy. A really funny team. They're the team that gets bashed the hardest, I think. Pygmies are cool. They're like a little lizardmen with a claw position that doesn't get strength access. So he really needs doubles to become nasty. Interestingly, they get this guy with general access and no stunty again. Pretty quick. Very, very fast team, this. Movement 7, movement 6 is really a lot for stunty. The Skinks, also very fast. The Adept is scary because he has Stab, which means which is very good in Stunty Leeg because most of your opponents have low armor. And he has Stunty, which means you can actually dodge into a cage, which most secret weapon guys, for instance, can't. So that's interesting. They don't have big guys, right? So they've got strength 2, 2, 2, and 1 on the team. Slaves have seen some modification because they were really too good. These guys start with Mighty Blow, Stand Firm, and they get General and Strength access. And you have to imagine, in Stunty Leeg there is a lot of dodge, right? And so the fact that you have access to general skills means block and tackle against stunties on a guy with also strength access and starts with Mighty Blow, so these become excellent killers. Here you can see that the secret weapon ability actually has a roll associated with it. So you roll 2d6 like you would for armor, and on a 6+, they get sent out. So this guy has a low secret weapon stat, which means he's easily sent off. But for instance, this guy, Hail Mary Pass Accurate Secret Weapon, he only gets sent off on a 10+, so chances are you can use him again. Snotlings are fun. I think I'll make a Snotling team. They can get up to 3 trolls. I think there was a rule here, though, about what you can take. So, up to 3 trolls, a pump wagon, a splatter wagon, and a goon. But can you get all 6? I'm not sure. Yeah, so you can actually. I think I'll make a 6 big guy Snotling team. That sounds fun. I'll briefly go over the rest. Squig herders are very bashy. They get easy claw pumps, basically, because the squigs start with claw and Mighty Blow. So they need only 1 skill for piling on. They're a Jimmy type team, basically. Also, they get agility 4, very long legs, and leap. So this means they can just go anywhere. But they have no hands. These do have hands, but they get agility 3, so there's a bit of balance there. And the Strigs are a fun team as well. They get 1 really, really good player who starts with Claw, who gets general agility and strength access, so really great access. They're vampires. But also they get the strength 5 big guy with that. So he's amazing. And then these guys are also pretty effective with the same